Hello, welcome back to JAL Project Management. In our previous video, we discussed project team formation and development and the role a project manager plays in each of the phases of a project team development. Today, we are going to discuss the most important document in a project, without which there is no project, and that is the project charter. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, like and share. A project charter is one of the most critical documents in project management. In today's training, we will discuss what a project charter is, why it's essential, its key components, and how to create one. Let's get started. Imagine you are the captain of a ship about to embark on a voyage. Before you set sail, you need a detailed map, a clear destination, a well defined crew, and the authority to use the ship's resources, right? So, in project management, the project charter serves as this foundational map. It officially kicks off the project, providing a roadmap, defining the destination, and granting the project manager the authority to lead the project. Okay? So, what is a project charter? A project charter is a formal document that authorizes the existence of a project and provides the project manager with the authority to apply organizational resources to project activities. It serves as a high level overview of the project, outlining its objectives, scope, stakeholders, and key deliverables. The project charter is important for several reasons. Okay. Number one, authority. Okay. This is the document that officially authorizes the project, that is, giving the project manager the green light to begin planning and execution of the different tasks needed for the project's outcome. All right. Clarity. The project charter provides clarity on the project's objectives, scope, and stakeholders, ensuring everyone is on the same page from the start to the end. The project charter aligns the project with the organizational strategic goals and objectives, ensuring that the project contributes to the overall mission. Communication. The project charter serves as a communication tool outlining key information that stakeholders need to know. Please type in the comment if you know any other importance of a project charter. So now, let's discuss the components of a project charter. The project charter has many components, which includes 1. Project purpose and objectives. This section answers the why of the project. Why is this project being undertaken? What are the primary objectives it aims to achieve? For example, if you are launching a new product, the purpose might be to capture a new market segment, And the objectives could include increasing market shares by 20% or 10% within the first year. So, number two is project scope. The scope defines the boundaries of the project, what will be included and what will be excluded. For instance, if the project is to develop a new software application, the scope might include designing, coding, testing, and deploying the application, but exclude post deployment maintenance. Post deployment maintenance of the application is a whole different thing. As you know, a project must have an end, but maintenance does not have an end. It's a continuous thing. It is an operation, so does not necessarily have a scope. The next component of a project charter is requirements. These are the key requirements that the project must meet. Continue with the software example. High level requirements might include user authentication, data encryption, data encryption, and mobile compatibility. Okay. Next component is stakeholders. This section identifies the main stakeholders involved in the project. Stakeholders could include the project sponsors, project team, end users, and other departments that might be impacted by the project. Next component is milestones. Milestones are significant points or events in the project timeline. For instance, major milestones in a construction project could include completing the foundation, framing, roofing, and final inspection. The next component is budget and resources. This section provides an overview of the project's budget and the resources required. It outlines the estimated cost and the human, financial, and material resources needed to complete the project. The next component is risk and assumptions. Every project has risk and assumptions. This section highlights the key risk that might impact the project and the assumptions made during planning. For example, a risk might be a potential delay in material delivery, and an assumption might be that key team members will be available throughout the project. Project Manager Authority. This clearly states the authority granted to the project manager, including decision-making powers and resource allocation. Now that we know what a project charter is, its importance and components, why not learn how to create one? Creating a project charter involves several steps, which we will be discussing in the next slides. Number one is gather information. Collect all necessary information about the project. Engage with stakeholders to understand their expectations and requirements. This is the first step. Step two is to draft the charter. Using the gathered information, draft the project charter. Ensure it includes all the key components mentioned earlier. Review and refine. Review the draft with key stakeholders and refine it based on their feedback. This step is crucial to ensure buy-in and alignment. I can't emphasize enough the importance of this step. Make sure you gather all the feedbacks from stakeholders and make the necessary changes before the next step. Obtain approval. Present the final project charter to the project sponsor and other key stakeholders for their approval. Their approval formally authorizes the project and provides the project manager with the authority to proceed. Lastly, in conclusion, a well-drafted project charter sets the foundation for a successful project. It provides clarity, directions, and authority, ensuring that everyone involved understands the project's purpose, scope, and objectives. By following the steps outlined in this lesson, you can create a comprehensive project charter that aligns with your organizational goals and sets your project up for success. Remember, the project charter is not just a document, but it's a critical tool that helps steer your project from inception to completion. I hope you found this short video helpful. If you did, please subscribe to our channel, like and share. And thank you for your support. We now have over 200 subscribers in less than a month of starting this community. Thank you for your likes and subscription. See you in our next video.